Yeah.
All right. This is the complete system with the LipoSurg console, foot switch, motor and cable, the handle, the housing, and the cannulas. In the back of the machine we have the mains cable and of course the hookup for the foot switch itself. In the front we have the hookup for the cable for the motor. Now let's assemble this. This is the only part that's unforgiving. You have to put on the locking ring first. And the way you put it on is the smooth side out. And all we do is go along the entire length of the cable, all the way back to the motor. Once we're there, we can then hook the other end. This would be sterile. This would already be on the system. This would then, with the little red button up, we match it up to the red button on the machine. Hard to do when you're off center here. And lock it in. Then I take this is the handle part, is the bottom. I'm unscrewing the cannula coupler. This is the cannula coupler. Unscrewing that. It's got a nice long thread, keeps it stable. I'm taking the handle and putting it onto the motor. Again, the motor is hooked up to the cable. And we have our locking piece right here. This is the housing for the entire system. There's a small side and there's a wide side. So we're going into the wide side. Going into the wide side all the way down. We then take the key, the O, we snap that in place. We take the metal, I call it a butterfly lock, and we put that into the groove on the housing. That locks everything in place. Then I put back on the cannula coupler. Of course, this is all done in a sterile field. The cannula coupler is on now, and I hook the tubing to the housing. I hope you're better at this than me. To the housing. This would be where we put the tubing for the aspiration machine, and then of course I would just select whatever cannula I wanted to use. Once this is done, we can turn on the machine. If everything is good, it's a blue screen. If there was no foot switch, it would be pink. If there was something else that was defective, it would give you an error message. Once we have this, then all I have to do is take the cannula, start my procedure, step on the pedal once, and it vibrates and works the cannulas in and out. We let the cannula do the work. That's the secret of these machines. Cannula do the work. We can control the speed by just moving the liposuction probes up and down. This one runs from 2700 all the way up to 4200. If you started at 36, then you can get the feel for the procedure and proceed from there. Also, there's a built-in infiltration unit in the machine, and we supply the machine with samples of the aspiration tubing and the infiltration tubing. This is to hang your infiltration bag. All I do is push the button, the door opens, we thread the tubing through here, we lock it down, and now all I have to do is switch to infiltration mode, and then I can work that up and down from anywhere from 10 to 100%. 100% is 450 cc's per minute. So you have a wide range of choices for that. To disassemble it, we just go the opposite way. We shut the machine off. Once it's down, we then just remove the cable. At this point, we disassemble the unit just like I did before. We clean it thoroughly, and then what we do is we wrap the cable. Just wrap the whole cable, and we put the whole thing right into the sterilizing tray that comes with it. The only other part that has to come off is the cannula coupler. I put that on there pretty good. It's the cannula coupler. This comes off, and this all goes into the sterilizing tray. It sits in there very nicely. And you let it, you do your autoclaving, and you let it come back to room temperature. And once it's at room temperature, you're able to then hook it up to the machine and do another procedure. Thank you very much for your attention. Okay?